51 years old and the peer pressure got to me. Alone, the bus stop, Glasgow, Scotland. I'm doing it for you. I'm doing it for the vlog. Easy Glasgow solo. I'll show you the ropes. Let's go. All right, just a quick recap of the traveling into Glasgow. Left the cruise ship around 7:40-ish. I walked over to the train station in Greenock. I got a ticket. I took the train to Glasgow Central. Then I had to walk another 10 minutes to this bus stop here on Argyle Street. Every city that I've been to on this cruise, they've been hyping up Diablo 4. Anybody gonna be playing Diablo 4? Or eating at Morrison's? I don't know. Here's one call out already. The sightseeing tour doesn't start their buses until 9:30 a.m. and they start them, this is stop 9. And of course they start them at stop 1, which is St. George Square. And so I'm not sure what time they'll get to me for the first stop, but I kind of wanted to be in town early because I've got to get back by 5:30. So the first call out is maybe try to get here close to 10, but again, you're navigating a train and a walk and all that stuff. So I'd rather be sitting here waiting on the bus than running to the bus. But I've seen a couple of the sightseeing buses pass by already, not in service. So I think I'm getting pretty close. But it's like 9:30, 9:35 right now, and I probably have another half hour before I get on a bus. Another challenge is I'm a little ill-prepared with my technology today. My phone's not completely charged. And I brought a battery backup, but I did not bring the cable to charge my phone. So I'm using my phone today as my camera and as my get-around device, and I'm gonna have to buy a cable, I think, so I can keep it charged. But it's at about 50% right now, and the day is just beginning, so that's a challenge. And I guess since we have time, since we're waiting for the bus, let's talk about planning and what time I think I need to be back. First and foremost, the all aboard time is 5:30. So I really need to be back to the cruise ship, I think, by 5. So here's the train schedule. All of these trains here go directly from Glasgow to Greenock Central, which is, again, about a 10 or 15 minute walk to the cruise ship. So really, depending on what time I get on the bus originally, it's about an 80-minute loop. It will determine whether or not I can get off and explore anything on the loop. But there's a couple spots that look really interesting. So yeah, it's up in the air. All right, it's 9:46 a.m. I'm on a fairly empty bus. 9:46 a.m., so probably will get to make a stop. Very excited. It's a little cold, but it's at least it's not out in the sun. So my initial concern is they don't really have anybody talking, which that's been the case on the last few days on the same kind of bus. So I want to get off at stop 15. Obviously, I don't know what anything is in this city. I know I got on at stop 9, so I've got to pay attention. I may have to go down below to talk to the bus driver to make sure I get off on stop 15. So maybe that's a little challenge with an empty bus and no tour going on. So yeah, hopefully I don't miss that stop. right, so I popped off on stop 16, and one thing I learned about the bus, again, just trying to navigate it, the last couple days they've had a guide. This one didn't have a guide, but they do offer audio tours. There's headphones, sanitized headphones right there that you plug into a player by your seat, so that probably would have relieved some of the anxiety for getting off at stop 16, but I'm here at stop 16, and let me show you this. Here we are at the Kelvin Grove Art Gallery and Museum. Like most of the museums here in Glasgow, it's a free museum, but this one was #1 on a lot of lists of things to see in Glasgow. So we're gonna go check out the museum. Okay, so it's 10:34. I think I'm gonna give myself about an hour and a half here. There's something else in this area that's suggested to check out. I think I could do that and still stay on track to get back to the train by 3:15 or 3:20, whatever it is. So, but look at this, the Beatles. All right, perusing the map here, I'm super excited. There's a piece of art that I love that I've only seen in print and in pictures that's here. Yeah, sometimes the heavens shine on you. This is one of those moments. Of course, it's not Elvis in blue jumpsuit. I mean, that is pretty spectacular, worth showing, but that's not what I'm talking about. Some of my favorite works by Dali are the crucifixion works. And the realism of Christ of St. John is pretty amazing compared to some of the abstraction that Dali is known for. Gosh, I didn't know this was gonna be happening today. Wow, that was something to behold. So first painted in 1951 by Salvador Dali. It was purchased by a museum in Glasgow in 1952. So that painting has been in Scotland for basically its whole life, and my whole life, and the whole life of my mom, who was born in 1951. So it's a good day. It's a good day. I don't think I've ever seen a Claude Monet painting in person either. They've got one of those here, so let's go find Claude. Picasso, Van Gogh, George Seurat, Paul Gauguin, Claude Monet, another Monet, Matisse. All right, well, that was unexpected and amazing. Really could have spent a lot more time in there, but a free museum here in Glasgow, right off of the hop-on, hop-off bus path. Yeah, there's one more famous spot in this area. I'm sure there's several, but one that's recommended. I'll see if I can find it. So this is the salted honey glazed ring. Well, that was a delight. Now I have sticky fingers and some iced coffee. Gonna head back to the hop-on, hop-off stop and see if I can start making my way back to the cruise ship eventually. Alright, so I'm back at the starting point of this tour. I mean, it's the first time I've been here, but this is George Square. So this is stop 1. I have to go to stop 9. It's only 10 after 12, so I'm doing good on time. But this tour is completely transformed once I figured out how to put the headphones in. So it's again, a really good value, and the tour is really good too. A lot of great information. So it turns out there's a better stop. It wasn't that clear doing the research. There's a better stop for the Central Station, and that is this is stop number 8, the Radisson Hotel, but they also call it Central Station. So I think I walked a lot for no reason, but yeah, the bus picks up right here, right outside of Central Station. It's 12:55. I've got like still really 2 hours. Maybe I'll get a haircut. So they can't get me in until 1:30. I might grab something to eat. Of course, we got all kinds of stuff from home. I keep seeing KFC here though, so it's a big deal. And we don't really have one where I live, so I might go KFC. Okay, that feels a lot better. Woohoo! All right, let's see if we can get this train back to Greenock. I'm on the return train. I've yet to solve my phone charging issue, so got about 14% left. So hopefully we can get back to the ship with just 14% battery left and still film everything. But for now, we're on the train back.
There you can.
Please mind the gap when alighting from this train.
To find out.
Gone so much.
Nobody knows that Johnny's gone.
And that's when I ran out of battery, but as you can tell, I am back on the cruise ship. Such a weird emotional day for me. Very exhausted yesterday. Did a little bit of a live show, live interaction with you guys, and there was some peer pressure to go to Glasgow. And, there were a few people saying if you don't feel it, don't go. But you guys made a great point that life is short and you gotta grab the opportunities while you can grab them. I still contend that you have to know your limitations. When I woke up today, I felt really good. My legs weren't sore anymore. I got a good night's sleep, and so I felt like I could handle it. Let me tell you, even though I did the train and the bus, and I've still walked over 10,000 steps today. Fortunately, it's been spread out over several hours. But sometimes you make the effort just to make the effort, and then sometimes when you make the effort, you get a great reward. I love that Salvador Dali painting. I've seen it in books. I had no idea where it was housed, and I really do feel like my effort was rewarded, and I saw something that really moved me emotionally and really kind of blew my mind, and I'm so glad that I made the journey. So sometimes you don't feel like doing the thing that you love to do, but if you can do it, do it. Of course, know your limitations, don't hurt yourself. But what a great day in Glasgow. And what an adventure. I hope you enjoyed it. Have you seen any of those spots? Do you recognize any of those buildings? Love all of your feedback and your comments. Hope you guys are doing great out there. This is Tony for La Lido Loca, and until the next time, we'll see you on the Lido. Bye.